was a stranger, I'd ignore them.
Well, if a stranger messaged me on like Facebook or something, I would ask them who they were, and if they reply in a different language or something, I would just ignore them.
I would ask who they were and like how they knew me, and then like if it was like a creepy person, I'd probably be like, okay, bye.
It depends what they want or asking for. If they just want to have a conversation, I'm hoping to do that.
I would try to get out of the situation as quick as possible because I don't like awkward situations.
Honestly, I'd be scared and like walk away.
According to the Pew Research Center, 92% of teenagers aged 13 to 17 from all around the globe report going online daily, and 24% of those report going online almost constantly. More than half of these teenagers go online several times a day, and 12% report a once-a-day use. Does this mean that teenagers are so distracted and absorbed by social media that they do not have time to develop intimate conversations and interact with others face-to-face? Let's find out.
So technology affected us in a lot of ways. Like every time I go out with my family or my friends, we hardly talk because everyone's always on their phones and on Instagram or Snapchat or something. So we don't really communicate much, and it's really annoying, and I feel like it caused a lot of distance between us. So what we do sometimes is when we get fed up, we usually play this game where everyone leaves their phone in the middle of the table, and then the first person that grabs it has to pay like the bill or the check or something. So I feel like that helps out a lot, and we always have a good time when we do that because we talk a lot with each other instead of like on our phones all the time. And yeah, that's it.
It used to be teenagers' number one priority was to be part of the crowd, part of the community. Now it's money, and that four-letter word, fame. Chelsea Trotty is 10, and what rocks her world is this. Making small films and waiting for the likes from her social media friends. It's all about the likes.
Facebook, recently some sociologists from Facebook is, the channel that you would expect is the most enlarging of all channels. And an average user, said Cameron Marlowe from Facebook, has about 120 friends, but he actually has two-way exchanges with about 4 to 6 people on a regular basis, depending on his gender. My own research on cell phones and voice calls showed that 80% of the calls are actually made to 4 people. 80%. And when you go to Skype, it's down to 2 people.
Can you please describe your family dynamics? Yes, so I live with my father here, and my sister and my mom, they both live in Egypt. Do you talk to your mom and sister a lot, or how do you talk to them? Yes, of course, I talk to them every day. I talk to them through WhatsApp and Facebook call, and through media. We're always in touch. Do you feel like now that your mom and your sister are away and you talk to them every single day, do you feel like it brings you more together, closer or further apart? No, I actually think it brings us closer because, for example, when I'm in Egypt with them, I don't feel the need to talk to them every day. It just happens naturally. But since I'm away from them, I would just keep telling my mom I'm fine. I'm always talking with her, whether on WhatsApp or Facebook. So I believe that it brings us closer.
There's a Brazilian couple. They've lived in Italy for a number of years. They Skype with their families a few times a week. But once a fortnight, they actually put the computer on their dining table, pull out the webcam, and actually have dinner with their family in Sao Paulo, and they have a big event of it.
Technology and social media allow us to communicate with people from all around the world, and at the same time limit our communication with day-to-day people. The question is, which is more important? And that is for you to decide.